Hey, welcome back everyone to my channel, and I have some things I want to talk to you about regarding disc planners and a new purchase. So it's going to be a kind of share and show and tell. All right, so let's get started. I'm first going to go over some of the different disc covers that I currently have in my collection and how I'm using some of them. The first one is this brand, the brand Tool. And this is the one I have been using up to this week when I got my new cover. This is the junior size or half letter size. The outside is leather, front and back. It has the branding Tool. And then when you open it all the way up, it has the long pocket configuration here. Pocket. And then nothing in the back other than your elasticized pin loop, which is a great pin loop for even your biggest pins. And currently I'm not using it for anything. My next one I want to show you would be this old version of the ARC notebook cover or disc cover. It's hot pink. And it has the old ARC embossed. And then I'm going to just fold my papers because right now I'm using this to archive my used work inserts. And I just added, back in the day, and I've had this for a number of years, I was like, how can I dress this up a little bit? And I added washi tape on there. But anyway, it has the vertical card pockets. There's 3, and then it has this secretarial pocket, which I really like the pocket configuration of this. And then the back is just the simple with the elasticized pin loop. Again, it's a nice pin loop. You can put your biggest pins in there. And again, I'm using this one just to archive my used inserts. Then I have 2 Levenger ones to show you. I do not recall what the name of this one is. This one is a really nice one. At the time I was looking for something that had its own closure. And Levenger was the only one that I could find at the time that offered one. And this is non-leather. It's a fabric with an elastic closure. And I have on this one these beautiful discs. And then in the back, there's no advertising or showing anything that it's Levenger or stamping. And then when you open it, it has that same basic pocket configuration with the long pocket here, and it's kind of hard to tell, but it has 2 card slots here. And then here's where you can see the Levenger embossed, and then it's just a plain, and then your elasticized pin loop. And what I'm using this for is where I keep all my unused inserts, and I have the sections labeled. And a lot of these are cloth and paper, like the dot grids, the executive secretary inserts, the dailies, dot grid, some trackers, and then a bunch of note paper. Some of this note paper is Levenger, some of it is ARC, some of it is Tool. So I have a lot of note paper that I've collected over the years. And then my last one that's in my collection, other than my new one, is this soft folio, and I'm going to pull it back because this is one of, excuse my hand, this is one of my luxurious ones. This is the soft folio, and this is the original version where the new version has a strap closure. So this is leather, it's a purple leather, and this is why it has the name soft folio. It's buttery soft, even after all these years. It's flexible. This one does have the Levenger embossed in the back. And then in the inside, it has this zip pocket, really nice and deep. Card pocket, a wide, long card pocket, or pocket, and a taller pocket, nice, deep. I mean, and that goes all the way down to the bottom. And then this side is, this portion is mesh, but your inserts would bump up against this. So what you would do is you would attach this onto your disc and slide this here. And then it's like you have a ring binder because your discs are up against this wide leather space here. And then the closure is these two pin loops, like your Hobonichi covers. You slide your pins in there. So this is the soft folio. I'm currently not using that for anything. Now, I was looking for a beautiful cover with a pin loop, and while I was on the search, I'm going to show you the punch I use to insert all of my additional papers. And I'll get back to the story of my new cover. But I'm using this Levenger. This is the dust punch, and this goes for, this will accommodate up to, I think this is a micro size. There is this slider here, and then there's a little window here that will show you where your slider is for the size, which is so nice. So this goes all the way from micro to letter size, all in one punch. So you know how there's punches out there and it's like for one size, one specific size, or two sizes. But what if you have something that's smaller, or in between? One punch, heavy duty, and I mean this is weighted. Heavy duty. I've had this for a number of years, still great condition. I don't even have any scuffs on this baby. And usually I just keep it in the box and pull it out when I need it, because I don't need it that often. All right, so that's my punch. Now to show you. So I was on a hunt for something that looked good and had a strap, and this is what I found through Etsy, through LoveCayceeCo. This is the made-to-order half-letter disc-bound snap-in cover with no closure. This is the black faux croc. This is, you guys, I love it. This is so beautiful, and it looks so good against these rose gold discs. This is the front. You see this wide strap closure, and then in the back. I'm going to tell you what my actual full order was. So the cover, and catch this y'all, 28 bucks. 28 bucks for the cover, and then the upgrade is this snap closure. I got to choose the color of the snap. She has various colors, I think like 4 or 5 different options, and I chose the length of the strap, and I went for the long. So if you're considering purchasing one of these from LoveCayceeCo, and I'll have the link down below, make sure you get the long strap so you can stuff your cover. With that and shipping, $43.40. Bam. Okay, and this is and so of course with this price it's faux. So if you are fine with that, or you like animal friendly products, I mean, this is beautiful, and it doesn't feel cheap. It feels so nice. So let me open this and show you. And you get a lot of pockets with this, and I'm going to show you the back cover so you can really see the pockets, because I have all my little stuff in here, because the pockets are the same in the front and back. What was also nice is she included some goodies like this dashboard, which is perfect. It has my name in blush pink. Yeah, loving that. So let me show you the back. So I'm going to take this out. The back has, the front and the back has 3 card slots. So your cards would hang out this way, horizontal. And then it has this long pocket here. And you're not going to be able to see very well, but this feels like kind of like a felt-like material. And as you can see, it's very bendable. So it's floppy. It did not come with this pin loop or any pin loops, so I did add this on here. Now, some people might gawk at attaching it right on here, but I like to have my pin loop attached to my planner. Otherwise, you know, you could attach it to maybe some other insert, you know, maybe on this plastic insert or something like that. But, and which I thought about, but I didn't think it, I just decided I just wanted it on my actual cover. Okay. Now, with that said, how floppy that is. Some of you might think you need a little more firmness, at least maybe to the back, which really I don't, because I have so many inserts, everything in here. It helps create a platform, and including, you know, things that I have here. All of this helps create a platform, a solid platform. But you could take like one of these clear portions here and slide it in the back and still use the pocket for your inserts. And then there, look, now it's stiffer. Now, one critique, and I did reach out to the owner of LoveCayceeCo, and I gave her a review that, you know, positive review, as well as a small critique, which is, I'm going to show you the difference. The portion that attaches, this plastic portion that attaches to your disc, it is flexible. Okay, and so I'm going to see how well, and so far, because this arrived Friday, so I haven't really put it through the run of a typical day at work, in and out of my bag and all that yet. So I haven't put it through the paces. That's what I wanted to say. But I wanted to see how easy, if it comes off the disc easy, because of how flexible it is. And as a matter of fact, it's so flexible that the edges were squared off, like here. And it's very sharp feeling. So I just took my scissors and I cut all these edges off to make it a little more rounded. Now, so let me show you the difference. So I'm going to just take one part of the tool cover, and as you can see, this is, I mean, this is stiff. It barely moves. So that's what I mean. So you don't worry about this, even if you have your disc stuffed, you don't worry about this cover popping off the rings or the discs. Okay. Same with the Levenger. The Levenger plastic portion isn't as hard as the Tool and Arc one. It actually does have some movement. It's thinner, which actually serves its own purpose because it wraps around nicely with this having so much paper in here that it doesn't, it still lays flat. You see that? It doesn't stick up. And I found that with the tulle one, with just laying on my table, it did with the same, or actually the same amount of papers like this, it would stick up because of this portion here. This one, of course, it's soft, so, you know, I can leave it on my desk and it's not sticking up. The cover's not sticking up. It's not like that. So anyway, so yeah, this is my new pretty. And also too, with me having that small critique with her, she did respond, and she said she actually is researching a different material. So honey, if she gets a different material, I am definitely considering buying another. She offers a white croc. She offers plain leather covers in various colors. Maybe this isn't your thing. She has Hobonichi covers. She has Traveler's Notebook, and I think she had a ring cover that has this back pocket. And this is my file of facts, but you know how you have your back pocket? So, you know, she has something for pretty much just about anybody, so I encourage you to go check her out. LoveCayceeCo, link will be down below. So that's it. This is my new baby. I hope you enjoyed the video and you stuck in here with me. And please consider liking. And if you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button. I post as I have things to share. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.